Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host.
My name is Brett, and I am the co-host to the It Ain't Right podcast.
Where we pick an event or topic of the day
and rate it on a scale from right to It Ain't Right.
That's right, baby.
Yes, sir. What are we talking about today?
Well, today we're covering the Panama Project.
The Panama Project is the secret plan to buy, destroy, and scan millions of books for AI.
Can you believe that? Buying, scanning millions of books for AI. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check out these clips. So on today's video, we have 5 topics to cover. Topic number 1, the rise of AI in the digital collection of knowledge.
Topic number 2, AI copyright lawsuits and the battle over ownership.
Topic number 3, the digitization of books. Is it preservation or control?
Topic number 4, historical examples of information control and censorship.
And lastly, we'll wrap it all up with the future of knowledge in an AI world. Sounds great.
Doesn't sound fun.
So back to the rise of AI in the digital collection of knowledge. Artificial intelligence systems require enormous amounts of written information to develop language capabilities, creating new debates over who owns and controls that information. AI companies are using intermediaries to acquire books at industrial scale anonymously. Companies specializing in bulk sourcing advertise their ability to locate hundreds of thousands of titles while promising confidentiality for AI clients, reflecting the sensitivity surrounding the practice. I wonder why. Anthropic, the company behind Claude AI, has spent tens of millions of dollars acquiring millions of books to feed its demand for human-authored training material.
Anthropic had ingested millions of pirated ebooks from shadow libraries to train Claude without permission or payment. That conduct drove the copyright lawsuit and a $1.5 billion settlement described as one of the largest involving AI training data. After the settlement, Anthropic began working on a secret initiative under the codename Project Panama, a legal alternative to buy millions of physical books, slice off their bindings, and destructively scan the pages to train its Claude AI models.
I think it's pretty funny that they call it Project Panama. Maybe some of you out there know about it, maybe some of you don't, but if you know about the Panama Papers, it's about as corrupt, I'd say. And if you don't know what that is, go ahead and look that up.
The company was able to evade copyright issues by hiding behind a legal rule known as first scale doctrine, which allows a buyer to do what they want with an item after purchasing.
Yeah, you typically can do what you want with an item after purchasing, but you can't then turn around and sell it as your own, or else that would be copyright infringement.
That's a lawsuit, baby. The goal is to secure clean human-authored text before it's diluted by AI-generated text, or also known as, say it with me, AI slop. Books before the rise of generative AI in 2023 are especially valuable because they provide high-quality training data written entirely by humans.
An internal planning document unsealed in the copyright lawsuit captures the scope in one line. Project Panama is our effort to destructively scan all the books in the world. That sounds wonderful. The same document adds, "We don't want it to be known that we are working on this."
Right.
Hence why we're covering it.
Court records made those internal admissions part of the public legal record. That's why we know about it, and we're trying to tell you guys. This is fucked up.
Legal filings revealed that Anthropic was accurately aware of how negatively such a project would be received outside the company. I mean, no shit. You know, it's not like watching those clips earlier give you warm fuzzies.
Death to all the books. That's not the right answer.
But let's go ahead and do it anyway, even though everyone knows that it'll be a horrible decision and no one will like it. But for the sake of the shareholders, for the ticket to profits.
It's legal.
In response to the growing backlash, AI developers, including Elon Musk, has spoken out against the practice and said companies should maintain the books being scanned. No shit. I've asked the SpaceX AI team to preserve any rare books in a library and scan them the hard way versus just cutting off the spine and scanning, is what Musk allegedly posted on X on July 27th. Now, while you should preserve those very rare books, they shouldn't all be gatekept in Elon Musk's private fancy schmancy library neither.
Yeah, it should be public. Keep it in the library. But Elon Musk's post shifts attention to another question. How should physical books themselves be treated when they become part of the AI pipeline?
His suggestion points to a slower, non-destructive approach of rare works, allowing books to remain intact after they are digitized.
I mean, that's not what Anthropic's doing. Elon's trying.
Although methods of allowing books to remain intact after they have been digitized are generally more time-consuming and expensive, they avoid permanently damaging the books that may have historical or archival value. Well, if they have historical value or archival value, shit, just shred them. You know, that sounds like exactly the right thing to do. No one wants them.
Get rid of the evidence.
They have no value. Get rid of them.
Now, this brings us to topic number 2, AI copyright lawsuits and the battle over ownership. The legal system is currently determining whether AI companies can legally use copyrighted books and other written works to train artificial intelligence systems. I vote against it.
Shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, it's stupid. Copyright.
You can't take other people's material and resell it as your own. That's copyright. That's not all their fucking material now, is it?
It's the authors versus AI companies right now.
Right. So I don't understand why this is even up for debate or question. But then again, who knows? I'm not a judge.
Yeah, I don't think that judge has the best interest for the books at heart. Multiple authors have sued AI companies alleging unauthorized use of their books.
You don't say.
I mean, I would too if I seen my book getting torn up and scanned.
Dumbass robot needs to read.
That means their works were used without permission, and AI systems could compete with the original creators, not their idea.
Yeah, let's compete against AI with our own shit. Nice.
Compensation should be provided, and AI companies argue AI training is a transformative process. Bullshit.
AI training is bullshit. It sounds like stealing, is what it sounds like.
Sounds corrupt.
Especially in the court. Isn't that why allegedly that one dude got whacked by that AI company for saying that all AI is doing nothing but stealing from people? And then he wound up dead in his apartment, and they said it was suicide, and his parents said his entire apartment was covered in blood.
We don't know.
You know, I'm willing to say there might be something into that claim. Maybe, maybe not. But speaking of lawsuits, we're going to go ahead and jump into the New York Times lawsuit. The New York Times filed a lawsuit against OpenAI and Microsoft in December 2023. The lawsuit alleges unauthorized use of copyrighted journalism. You don't say. AI systems can reproduce portions of Times content. OpenAI and Microsoft dispute the allegations. Well, they said no, so I guess case closed.
But it says the case represents one of the highest profile disputes over AI and copyrighted information until we get to the Anthropic's copyright lawsuit.
Exactly. The Anthropic's copyright lawsuit, Bartz versus Anthropic PBC. 3 authors, Andrea Bartz, Charles Graeber, and Kirk Wallace Johnson, hopefully I said your guys' names right, filed a lawsuit against Anthropic, the AI company behind Claude language models. The claim is that Anthropic has downloaded copyrighted books from shadow libraries like Library Genesis, LibGen, and the pirate library Mirror to train its AI systems. So they're using shadow libraries and pirated material to train their AI systems.
Right. The court documents showed Anthropic downloaded over 7 million books from these pirate sites.
Oh, 7 million? But they ain't doing it. They said they wasn't, right? They weren't taking anyone's books and no one's material.
Piracy was illegal, ain't it?
I guess not for them.
Oh, not for them. Big company.
It's crazy.
In part to use as a training data for its AI development, it also brought and scanned millions more for the same purpose. More than 7 million books?
Oh, I'm sure they're still going. In June of 2025, federal judge William Aslup in San Francisco ruled that scanning legally purchased physical books into digital copies, even when the originals were destroyed, is exceedingly transformative and constituted fair use.
Take my idea, burn it.
I can't believe this is a real argument and decision. The judge said it was not okay. However, for Anthropic to have also downloaded millions of pirated copies of books from the internet and then maintained a digital library of those pirated copies, they turned into Pirate Bay. The trial was scheduled for December 2025 to determine how much Anthropic owed for alleged piracy, with potential damages running into the hundreds of billions of dollars. The settlement spurred objections from some authors who argued it was not large enough. I agree. Bankrupt them. Overcompensated the plaintiff's attorneys or wrongly excluded the copyright owners.
So the final ruling on July 20th, 2026, U.S. District Judge Araceli Martinez Aljuin overruled those objections and granted final approval of the settlement, the largest known settlement of a U.S. copyright case. The judge granted a $1.5 billion non-revisionary settlement fund covering roughly 482,000 eligible workers.
Well, 1.5 billion, that's a lot of money. 482,000 authors being stolen from is a lot.
Now, the court found the estimated payment of approximately $3,000 per eligible work before fees, expense, and allocation among right shoulders.
You gotta jack them numbers up.
Them is some rookie numbers. They made more money selling their hard copies.
You know the AI companies be able to afford the most expensive lawyers, and if they tried to take AI shit, they'd be sued into the ground. They wouldn't be able to afford nothing. So I think $3,000 is just not covering it. Araceli Martinez Aljuin then said that complaints about the settlement size were not grounded in a realistic assessment of the overall risks and rewards of the trial, and awarded the attorneys more than $101 million of the $187.5 million they requested in fees.
They didn't even get what they requested for.
Well, how can anyone really quantify the realistic assessment of the overall risk of destroying historical and archival worthy books? But that's going to bring us to topic number 3.
Oh boy.
The digitization of books. Is it preservation or control? Digitization, or digitizing books, has existed for decades, but AI has intensified concerns about who controls access to digital knowledge. Examples of historical digitization includes Google's Book Project. Google launched the Google Book Library Project in 2004. The project involves scanning millions of books from universities and library collections. The stated goal was to improve search and access written works. The project faced copyright challenges from authors and publishers.
Happened again in 2004.
I don't know. They just thought they could take everyone's books and put them in one place and then do what with them exactly?
Another example is the Internet Archive. The Internet Archive maintains a large digital library of books, websites, and media. It focuses on preserving historical information and providing public access. It has faced legal disputes regarding digital lending practices. I mean, that's what libraries are for, right?
Right. We do have libraries. I mean, we do, you know.
For now.
Right. Until they get bought out by anonymous buyers because they're not doing it, you know. Bunch of horse shit.
Boo!
Boo!
Which brings us to topic number 4. Historical examples of information control and censorship.
This should be a good one.
Throughout history, governments and organizations have attempted to control information by restricting, rewriting, or destroying written material.
You don't say.
You know who was a big factor back in the day? You want to tell them?
Oh, there's a couple of them, but let's go right back to Nazi Germany. That was a practice back then, and everyone wants to talk about how it's so bad to burn the books and destroy the books, and here we are.
We ain't burning them, we're cutting them.
Oh, shit, my bad.
It's a shredder nowadays, it ain't
My
burning.
bad. But they scanned it, and they can change whatever it says at any time, and you can never go back and fact check it from the original source.
True that.
Right.
Maybe they should keep one copy of all of them.
But it wasn't just the Nazis. It was the Soviets. The Soviet government also controlled publishing and distribution of many works. Some authors and texts were censored or restricted. Access to certain information was limited by the state. And then lastly, I'll also say this is very familiar to George Orwell's 1984 Ministry of Truth. Again and again and again. Let's go ahead and control all the information and then let out what we deem fit. We'll rewrite history.
That's the wrong way to go about it.
And this brings us to the last topic of the day. Topic number 5. The future of knowledge in an AI world.
AI may change how humans access, understand, and interact with information.
This is what I have to say about the situation. You can go out and look at other interviews and clips of some of these AI CEOs being out there and saying intelligence or the access to this intelligence should be monetized or based on a subscription model, kind of like, you have electricity at your house and you have a power meter, or you have to pay for water with a water bill. They're eventually going to start charging people for knowledge.
That's awful.
And once it becomes so integrated into everyone's business, everyone's lifestyle, they're teaching the kids in schools in front of computers how to do it. So everyone's going to be hooked.
It's going to go AI. It's going to go digital.
And then they'll monetize it and lock it down. Y'all remember when YouTube had no ads?
Oh, those good old days, weren't they?
Right. And then you got real used to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now you skip an ad to get to an ad.
Ad 1 of 4.
And you might get screwed with an hour-long ad. And this is the trend with all these tech companies. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen when they gain control over every industry? Because every industry relies on AI.
You're going to be screwed over. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to have to pay for it.
Got to pay your bottom dollar. Then you have some of the other people out there that's like, oh, yeah, it's a real good thing. You get faster access to the information. I mean, yeah, sure. Hopefully it's the same information and not tampered with in any type of way. You never know if the books are destroyed.
They can make up their own information, put whatever they want in there. They say improve research capabilities. How would you know? You can't fact check it.
Half the time I ask AI to do something, it just argues with me. I don't think it helps me research shit. And then it's also funny because you have people out here saying that it literally preserves fragile materials, which is what the whole episode is about, is how they're destroying fragile materials.
I'll just come right out and say, I hate this. This is stupid.
I think it's rather silly. And you know what? That's going to carry us on to the point of the show where we go ahead and put it on a scale from right.
It ain't right.
And we both definitely feel more than anything.
It ain't right. It ain't right. Taking millions of books, scanning them, tearing them up, getting rid of them. You can't fact check nothing. Consolidation
or digitization of information to then get gatekept and held by AI companies that they're taking all the water. They don't care. They don't care about us. And then you think that it's going to be nice down the road, or you think those subscriptions are absolutely going to be backbreaking.
Backbreaking, make them dumb and lame.
Go ahead and just tell me. Look at those clips and just tell me if you feel good about it. Like, actually look on the inside. Like, do you feel good about that? You think that's a good thing? I don't even think they think it's a good thing, which is why they don't want anyone talking about it.
Well, that's why we're here today. We're putting them on blast, guys.
Yep, they're coming for all the water. They're coming for all the books. And you know what? That'll roll right into the surveillance coming up.
Them flock cameras.
And the rest of it. But this is going to bring us to the point of the show where we go ahead and say everything we talked about today is for entertainment purposes only. Also, who knows if it's true? It may be true. It may be not true. We don't really know. We just report on shit on the internet, and this shit really got under my skin. So if y'all don't know, now you know.
It's happening. Allegedly.
Hypothetically.
Supposedly.
Y'all know it is. But lastly, before we get out of here, I wanted to say a special thanks to you for stopping by the channel, checking out our content.
If you'd like to support the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting us know what you'd like to see us cover on the It Ain't Right podcast.
That's going to be a wrap for this one. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow the podcast and share this with someone who reads a book. You know they need to hear this. But anyway, until next time, God bless. Stay free.